So the smallest YouTube automation you have ever seen. Yeah. So and now how does it work? I just simply go over to my Google Doc, upload a video. Once I upload the video, let's say replace existing file, although it's still the same file, but I don't just want duplicates. And then should be done in a minute. I'm going to good. So our workflow has been executed. And if you check our workflow, you can see that it has uploaded to our YouTube channel. Okay, so that's simply how to go about it. You upload it to your Google Docs and your video gets posted to YouTube. Hi guys, it's been a while. So today I'll be making a video on how to make, on how to create a YouTube automation. Yeah, a YouTube automation, like the fastest way to go about creating a YouTube automation using n8n and a platform called Submagic. Now, this is completely free, although it is very limited, but it is free, very free. So, okay, without wasting time, let's dive right into it. So, the first thing to do is make sure you have an n8n account. Have an n8n account. To do that, you can just go to n8n and sign in. Then just press get started rather, and then they'll ask you a couple of questions. Just fill the form and you're good to go. Also, make sure you sign into Submagic. You need Submagic. This is it. You can just create a free account. I'm going to drop the link below so you guys can use it. Alright, so now once you sign into the account, I already have my account already. So now once you sign into the account, come over to you see a dashboard like this. So but then it basically depends on what you want to do. What we'll be doing today is clipping long videos to make, like, clipping viral long videos into short videos. You understand? Into short form videos so we can post it them as shorts. Understand? So okay. Then once you come over to the dashboard, you come over to more API integrations. So now, that being said, make sure you have your workflow with you. Make sure you have your anything rather account already set up. Then all you need to do is come over to your Submagic. Let me close this tab. Submagic. Come over to this. Come over to API and integration. Then come over to this one. You see this one? Yes, this one. Then you can just download the workflow. I already downloaded it, but then just click download. You can see mine here. Okay, so you can just download it again. Yeah, so you can see mine here. Okay, so and also make sure you get your API key. You come over here. If you come over here, you see create API key. If you just create the account, you see create API key. Then you can just press create, and it will give you the API key. Copy it and paste it somewhere. We're going to need it. We're going to need it later. You understand? So okay. So now once you copy that, come over to your n8n account and import the file. You just import it. See, our file has been imported. So Basically, it's like they already have the workflow. So all you need to do is just configuration, right? So now, first thing you do is let's first tackle with let's name it YouTube. Okay, it's already named. First thing you do is come over here. I already have my own API configured, but then all you have to do is the first thing, come over to your webbook, change this to production, copy the URL, come over here, come over to as you hear this place that is you're seeing your anything workbook, paste it there. Then for your if you test it, you see that it will not still go, but once you have to because you will have no in your own there will be no credentials. Let me just delete okay. Let me just copy this. So okay, I don't want to delete the key because I don't want to have to regenerate it again. But point is all you have to do is you just click on create new credentials. Let me see here, create new credentials, name it whatever you want to name it. Let's say second, no, let's say test. Then make sure you name you can I tried naming this thing, I tried giving it this particular field name, I tried giving it any name, but I realized it doesn't really work. So make sure you use this. At least not for me. It didn't work for me. It might work for you, sha. You can try naming it a different thing than this. If it works for you, fine. If it doesn't, but if it doesn't, this works. Then you paste your API key. Or yeah, you paste your API key, that you've gotten from your Submagic, then you press save. But I'm not going to save it because obviously I already have my API key. So once you do that, now you come over to your Google Drive. Now for the Google Drive, you have to create two folders, but let me just go to my Google Drive, sorry. My drive. So as you can see, give me a second. These you have to create two folders, the Submagic video and Submagic export. Just create the folders, create two folders, name it Submagic video and name it Submagic export. So Submagic videos is where you will upload the videos to, and Submagic export you don't need that one. The video will be the workflow will sort out. But don't worry, once we get there, you understand. So basically, just create the two folders. Once you create the two folders, now you come over to your Google Drive, create new credentials, then just sign in with Google. Once you sign in with Google, that's all. I already signed in, so you can just sign in with Google. Then once you sign in with Google, you pick this out of this two option. Make sure you pick changes involving a specific folder, and then pick from list list for this Google Drive. For this Google Drive node, pick the Submagic videos. You pick for the action. You pick when a file is created. So that's basically all for the upload from Google Drive. Then move over to the other Google Drive node. You already have your credential should already be created, so you just select it. Then you leave everything as it is. The only thing you change is pick from your drive, then pick your Submagic export. That's the Submagic export. That's the second folder that you created in your Google Drive. And then next thing you do is you tackle your YouTube node so you can auto post. But basically, this you need you'll be needing your Google Cloud Console because you'll be needing client ID and client secret. So you can just navigate to Google Cloud Console. They'll give you can sign in for free. They'll give you, I think, about $300 worth of credit. So you don't need to pay. Then once you get, if you are just opening your Google Cloud Console account, you need to create a project. I already have mine created already, so you just create a project. You can come over here. Then you just create new projects. Then you fill in the form. So next thing you do is you go to first come over to your APIs and services, enabled API, search for YouTube. Then you just search for YouTube. Then you should see your YouTube API v3. Yeah, so you just click on it and enable it. I already enabled mine, but if you have not enabled your own, you see the enable node here. So you just click on enable. You can try this API, or rather, you can just come over to come, come over to your old content screen. That's where you're going to create your client ID and client secret for your YouTube integration. So you just press create and create client. Then you click on web application. You you name it whatever you want to name it. Let's say second. No, let's say test. Then you go to your n8n node, YouTube node. You see this URL. Click on copy it. Then you add it here in your Google Cloud Console. It's going to be like a redirect URL, so that when your Google Cloud Console is trying to when your Google Cloud Console is trying to call your YouTube node through anything, it can access it, and then you press create. Then once you press create, you'll be able to create your you will see your client ID and client secret. You copy it one by one, put your client ID here, put your client secret here, then sign in with the Google account of the YouTube that you want to that you have, like that you want to be posting to the YouTube account that you have channel that you have your channel on. You just sign in with the Google account, and yeah, I guess that's basically all. You don't really need to touch anything here. So that's basically all. So a a once a video gets added, once you a video get added to your folder via your Submagic, let's say let's assume you clip the video, like you turn the podcast into a, let's assume you want to turn a podcast into a clip. Turn your podcast into a week of content. So you can just watch the video on how to do it, but it's basically just put in the YouTube link and then the platform does everything. So once you do that and your video gets uploaded to your Google Drive, then from there that's all. So all you basically need to do is upload your video to your Google Drive, and your YouTube automation is set to go. Oh yeah, okay. In case you encounter errors in your YouTube node, make sure you come over to your, because sometimes you might see something like when you're trying to link your YouTube, you might see something like access blocked or or yeah, majorly accessible. Come over is because you've not added the email as a test user. So you just add, you come over to your audience, press add user, then you can put in the YouTube, the email account linked to your YouTube channel, put it here, then you press save, and then you run it again. That way you'll be able to use your workflow perfectly. And so that is all for today's YouTube automation.